started it in 1979. We just started as a hobby, just something for my wife to do. That's how, and my son, you know. So anyway, that's about all there's to it, how we started it. And it just continued. Didn't expect it to keep growing, but it did.
I've been coming here since they opened because we would come to the movie house next door and come here right afterwards. Or I'll say we were going to the movies, but come spend the money here. So ride the bikes all the way from Southside up here every weekend. And now I have brought my daughters. Now they're 21 and 19. They have their own boxes. And my granddaughter now comes and she gets her collection there too. Yeah.
The young generation, when we started, that's the beginning of it. Kids all were interested. So every kid in Stockton would come through the store here all through the years. And they grew up, now they got kids and they're bringing them in. And then some of them, when they had to move out of town for their jobs, and when they come back to town, they always come by the store for their memories.
We would run at recess and we would run over here and we'd hang behind here so nobody could see us, and we'd flip through books a little bit until our teachers or moms came and pulled us out.
I think this is amazing, man. This place is like a really good community. I like everyone here. Everyone's so friendly and nice, and there's so much stories to share here. I always like to talk to random people. A lot of random people like talking to me, so it's really good for the community. My first actual big piece is right here on the wall. That was the one thing I am very proud of, because I wasn't really into drawing as much as I am now because it was more of a hobby. Al's always been helping me with my artwork, and he's always been giving me connects, and I always meet a lot of people who are always interested in my art, so I actually met a lot of people through Al.
I first came into Al's, probably at least 25, 30 years ago. He's been here over 35 years, 37 I think, and so he's been here forever, and he and Mike have built this great place for people to come and enjoy comics in this area and other types of pop culture things as well. Stockton Con started late in 2011. It was something where we were just kind of trying to do something where we could help the community and really bring another event into town that would give people something to kind of go to. Al and Mike from the beginning have been very involved as far as like just talking about like maybe things or giving suggestions. Have been a great sounding board for us. They were the first shop to agree to sell tickets, which is great, and they've been a real big part of just kind of the backbone of Stockton Con, if you will.
My aunt was driving us down the road, and I immediately saw the sign outside, and I was like, Al's Comics, I want to stop, And my aunt pulled over, and here I am running in, and it's so cool because it hasn't really changed at all. Like the comics are still right here on this shelf, where they've always been since I was 10, and I'm 39 next month, and I bought Ghost Rider #7 here, and I purchased it, and from that day forth, it was almost like throughout my entire youth, my teenage years, early 20s, I would come here to purchase comics and visit Al and his son Mike, and they're so great. They're like great people, and it touches me. I even moved away for a little while, about 10 years, and came back, and he still remembered my face and my name, and he I was going through a rough patch in my life that time, and that's when Al told me, he's all, Jose, I remember you when you were 10 years old. You came here with your aunt, and you bought Ghost Rider #7, he told me, and that touched my heart, because, that he remembered that about me. It just goes to show how much he cares for the people who come into his store.
I like comics, and I enjoy talking to people all day, and because they like their entertainment. And it makes your day go by great.
It's not always that a business has that type of, I guess, ambiance or atmosphere. So this place has had it for years, and I've always felt like this was a place where I could escape, and it gives that to, I think, a lot of people. So
it's more of a Stockton legend than anything, and obviously it's a great place to get all kinds of things, comics and toys and that sort of thing.
If people haven't visited Al or Mike, they have to. This is definitely a gem, a hidden gem in this town. This store, this atmosphere, the men here who run it, because they're friends. They're good friends.
How long do you want to keep doing this?
As long as I can do it. There's no reason to hang anything up. If you could do it, you just keep working the rest of your life. It's not much fun sitting in a chair watching TV like a couch potato.